Lesson 258. Let me remember that my goal is God.
Hi there. Wouldn't it be infinitely valuable to better understand what are the drives that move our lives? Wouldn't it be worth it to know if we're truly pursuing goals that will make us happy and fulfilled? Let's check what Lesson 258 has to say.
Let me remember that my goal is God. All that is needful is to train our minds to overlook all little senseless aims, and to remember that our goal is God. His memory is hidden in our minds, obscured but by our pointless little goals which offer nothing, and do not exist. Shall we continue to allow God's grace to shine in unawareness, while the toys and trinkets of the world are sought instead? God is our only goal, our only love. We have no aim but to remember Him.
Our goal is but to follow in the way that leads to you. We have no goal but this. What could we want but to remember you? What could we seek but our identity?
In other words, our minds are constantly lured by the myriad dramas, aims, and dreams that our world presents. They drift amidst fleeting distractions, becoming so engrossed in trivialities that we lose sight of not only the bigger picture but also the only reality that could truly give sense to our lives. How many times have we felt like what was happening or what we were seeking at the time was the most important thing? That fight with that friend, that thing we wanted so badly, that interest we were invested in for a while, only to let it fade or set it aside when its moment passed. How often do these things occupy our thoughts and emotions, seeming so paramount in the moment? Do you remember what you were pursuing a year ago? Where all your attention went? How important is it now? And today? How important are your daily tasks that you are pursuing at the moment? Will they matter a year from now? Our minds frequently become preoccupied with a ceaseless stream of tasks and objectives that, while appearing urgent today, will likely hold little significance in a week, a month, or a year. In the grand scope of our existence, many of these concerns fade into insignificance.
Lesson 129. Beyond this world there is a world I want.
It's like getting distracted by shiny little toys and forgetting about the real treasure. Deep inside us, there's a memory of God. Remember, He is not an external entity with an alien will. We are not separate from God. And His will and our will are the same.
Lesson 223. God is my life. I have no life but His.
Lesson 167. There is one life, and that I share with God.
Lesson 124. Let me remember I am one with God.
There is this memory of all of this inside of us, but it's hidden by layers of pointless little goals that are parts of this world of illusions. They do not exist. What we really want is God. We want to remember the love of God. Why should we spend time pursuing meaningless goals? We want to know our true self.
Lesson 256. God is the only goal I have today.
Of course we need to function in this world we live in, even if we know it is an illusion. In fact, we can function within this world, engage with it, and even enjoy it. Let's just not be attached to it or see it as our ultimate reality. Our true home and identity are beyond the physical and transient world. We should be in the world, but not of the world. But that's how our minds have been trained, to be of the world. Let's retrain our minds then. Let's train our minds not to get caught up in the meaningless pursuits the world tempts us with. Let's train our minds to follow the path that leads to God. We have no other goal that's worth pursuing. What could we want but to remember God? What could we seek but our identity?
Let me remember that my goal is God.
Let me remember that my goal is God.
Let me remember that my goal is God.
Isn't that enlightening? How wonderful is it that our main purpose is so simple and pure? By reconnecting with that deeper goal, we find genuine happiness and meaning. Keep on practicing morning and evening as we've been doing, and take a moment every hour to recall today's idea. If you find yourself getting distracted or feel lost, just remind yourself of your real goal.
Let me remember that my goal is God.
You're doing great and are on a fantastic journey. See you tomorrow for another heart-opening lesson. Just a quick note, we're close to the end of the section titled What is Sin? If you haven't watched its introduction, be sure to click on the video link that will appear on your screen in just a moment.
If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment. Thanks. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. There's a new lesson every day.